Please subscribe to Face TV Africa and turn the notification on. Face TV Africa, ẹ jọ̀ọ́, subscribe, hete.
Face TV was Swoby.
Good day, everyone. Good day, everyone. I'm Okene Yoluwashewa Yobami. Adisa Olonweyo simply EU Washington. One and only Bobagbado Kafatan. Jagunlavekunrin Atidi Bobinja. Update to you people. Update on strike, ongoing strike, and the crisis that is arising in the country right now, mostly Lagos State and as well Ogun State. So this Asuu strike has been a while. I think it's from February 14th. So up to today, the strike is still ongoing, and there are lots of discussion upon this issue and what I can call a matter at this present time. But like yesterday we had, down to today, that court has ordered the Asuu to end the strike. Because we have seen on some television stations that there are public sector that have been coming into this issue, so that appealing to them that they should just consider the future of our coming leaders. Now another thing has happened. The leader of Asuu has come out in a public channel, that there are a lot of needs that federal government has to, to take note or to have done as a means to make this issue an amicable one. But he said the federal government is taking some other step, other way around. Now, I want you to just watch this video from public channel, and I mean in particular Channels Television, where the leader of Asuu is addressing the nation and the way a manner thing is going on in this country. And the public now are complaining bitterly, most especially the parents of the students as well, of which I'm one of them. Now, we want to take a look at this video. Let us watch and then leave our comments and say, what do you think is happening in this country as in Nigeria concerning the future of tomorrow, our students? So your concern is as well can be our own knowledge in terms of view. Just click on this channel, subscribe to this our YouTube channel, Face TV Africa, and then leave your comments. Let's go briefly to watch the video.
The beauty of Nigerian legal system is that there are steps. Those are called the first step. There's appeal court and there's Supreme Court. So, as a union of intellectuals, we will sit down, we'll hear from our solicitor, our lawyer, and our members, and then we'll take on the next step. Definitely, the decision of the industrial court is not final.
The court asks you to go back to classroom immediately. So when are you meeting? When are you taking the decision? Because the judgment of court is binding.
When we hear from our legal, when we get the proceeding and elect for a lawyer, we'll continue. It's not what I've come here to discuss today because it's purely legal.
What was the reaction of yourself? You were in court, I assume, today, were you?
I was in court.
Okay. Mm-hmm. And some of your colleagues, what were your reactions at the delivery of the judgment?
Like I said, we are a union of intellectuals. We don't have those emotional things that people look at. They are giving a judge the first step. We have 2 more steps to go. So we are not bothered. We are not emotional. He has a right to give his judgment, and we have a right to appeal.
But the judge made, in the judgment, there were some very instructive part of that judgment, which says, for the sake of those students that are being away from the classroom for over 200 days, since February, are you going to consider that in your decision?
You see, like I said, when I was going, I didn't plan to talk about that. But let's go back.
No, I'm not talking about it. I'm talking about the basis of which
let's put
the
it
court
straight.
places judgment.
What precipitated the strike? The union just wake up and went on strike? What precipitated the strike? The union had an agreement in 2009, not implemented. Memorandum of Understanding 2017, not implemented. Memorandum 2020, not implemented. Agreement in 2020, thrown away with Musa EJB. Agreement in 2022 with the MIBRICS, thrown away. All the issues neglected. Are we happy with the state of our universities? Why are those who have money in this country taking their children away from Nigerian universities and taking them abroad? That is the question we should have. Will this judgment solve the issue for which we are strike? I sent something to you. I don't know where you have looked at it.
Yes, I looked at it.
You need to
the position of the federal government as of 2012.
We need to show that to Nigerian people. Is our university good? You see, to me, and I'm so happy that when you look, my member have asked them to react, but when you look at the reaction, even NAS, you read it, call the judgment black market judgment. You say you read it there. You read the action of Nigerians. The students from whom you say you are protecting, they say we don't want it. So a student wrote, how can you bring my lecturer you are denied salary for 8 months to come and teach me? So please, what I'm saying, let's leave that judgment. Our lawyer, a very renowned lawyer, will look at it and advise us on what to do. Every Nigerian has his right.
Now, so your position now, let's be clear, is that speaking on behalf of your colleagues, you are not going back to the classroom. You are hoping to appeal the case.
You don't need to push us to that level.
No, I'm asking the question.
Every person has a right to appeal. The judgment of the industrial court is not final. And I have said, I am not a lawyer. I will have a lawyer representative who will advise us properly and will take the next step. But like I said, every Nigerian have a right to appeal judgment.
So the Asuu is not satisfied with the judgment of today.
Are you satisfied?
No, I'm not part of Asuu.
No, you are a part of, look, you are a part of Nigerian. You are a Nigerian. And when I look at you, you are not one of those who can send their children to Cambridge. We're not. We're just workers. We cannot. Are we satisfied with the system? Are we satisfied with our universities? How come our people are running to Ghana? In the 80s, we said Ghana must go. Why are we?
Were you surprised when the federal government went to the industrial court?
You see, that is the funny part of it. It's really funny. You see, you go to court when your collective bargaining and your negotiation have broken down. We don't have a broken down negotiation with government. We don't. As we speak, so the National Assembly are handling the issue. You read it yesterday, and we reached an understanding yesterday. We reached an understanding yesterday on how to resolve this problem in the university system. To ensure Nigerian university students go back to university in peace, well taught, in a comfortable environment. We reached an understanding with them. They are going to meet the president to present to him, and if they agree, the strike is called off.
The pro-chancellors met
with the president. Also met with the president.
And the president said he was going to get back to them.
And the pro-chancellor also met with the president. And the president said, I will come back to you. If all these are going on to resolve the problem amicably in the interest of the system, and the Minister of Labour decided to go to court, you had a meeting with the president on Friday last week. We have a meeting with the Senate this week, the two major arm of the government, and they said we are handling issue, we'll resolve it within a very short time. And a member of that executive goes to court and says, go back to work, whether you like it or not.
Do you think that the federal government is not sincere?
Every Nigerian should interpret that. Not the federal government.
What does Asuu think?
This case was taken to court by a minister. And you said the same minister, come on air, you read it very well, that the federal government did not go to court with Asuu. 3 days ago. You read it, well read, I had not been debunked, that the federal government did not take Asuu to court. But we were surprised when we went to the court, the judgment was given in favor of federal government. Who said it didn't go to court? That tells you the type of thing you have as a country. A minister went to air. Who went to the court? Because when we went to the court, the person is the Minister of Labour that put 2 decades to court. Why the executive arm and legislative arm of the government are resolving the issues?
Well, that is it. Federal government, on its own side, has its own way. And the Asuu on their own side, they have their own ways, and I think the law itself has its own way. And as a law-abiding citizens, we just have to consider the term and the rule of law so that we'll be able to be progressive. And before some other time that I'll be able to see you or join you on this channel as well in another program. So I still remain myself. Okene Yolo Ashiwa Yoba Adisa alone. Simply in you Washington. Love you all. Thank you.
Please subscribe to Face TV Africa and turn the notification on. Face TV Africa, subscribe, hete.
Face TV was Swoby.